He stared at himself in the mirror and realized that he was definitely a carbon copy of his late Umma, from wave of brown hair to his expressive hazel eyes, long, curly eyelashes, white skin, down to his tall and built everything was for his mother, while his intense belief in kindness, purity, and strength, like his name, which was from his Appa, Jimin. The caller ID was displayed on the screen of his phone, brought his back to the present. Taehyung attended the call, but before he could say anything, he heard that shriek of angry Jimin. I can't believe that day. You were late even at my wedding. What kind of best friend you are? I swear, if you don't reach there in 30 minutes, I'll never talk to you ever. The angry Jimin were completed his sentence with an emotion-filled voice. My drama queen, I'm so sorry. Don't be angry. I'll be there in 30 minutes. Taehyung replied with a smile on his face. Jimin is his childhood friend, was sharing lunches in school to face everything and then in the life pod between them, being a pillar of strength for each other. He glanced at the last time toward him, to the waiter, straightened dress, and went out from the room and merged downstairs. Mr. Kim was waiting for him downstairs. As soon as his eyes were fell on Taehyung, he kissed the sun on his forehead and whispered, "My dog, ready to go?" Mr. Kim asked and he nodded with a smile. The whole 20-minute journey was complete in a blur, with the main composed to Taehyung telling the funny stories of his exchange semester to the UK, for which he returned 3 days ago, and his appa would keep listening and smile over his cuteness. Taehyung met Jimin, recalling with him after he apologized, and would talk and giggle with his other friends when suddenly they heard the cry of a child, which was getting louder and louder. They looked around and saw a elegant lady of his parents' age try to smooth the baby, which was not working clearly. They went toward the baby and politely asked for permission and took the baby for her. After a few minutes, the baby stopped crying and looking at Taehyung with winded eyes, blinking innocently. That was the moment when he looked at the baby and realized that the baby is a girl. A smile was kept on his face and started talking about a baby in a baby voice, to which the baby was giggled. The lady was asked about his name, and that conversation was started. After some time, he came to know that the baby of his name was Aien, and her mother would die delivering her, and the lady was his grandmother. A pinch of sound would creep in his heart. He looked at the baby Aien, and tears filled his eyes and realized that she was the reflection of him. The wedding was ended, and he went back home, his home. After refreshing, they lay down on the bed, while his mind was still consumed by the thought of the life and Aien. Their mother too died while delivering him. His Kim who always loved him as a mother and a father, most of the time more than that capabilities, but sometime after looking at his friend mother, they used to feel a void. And with these thoughts he drifted into sleep unknowledgely. "Good morning," Jungkook said, and entering into a dining hall and handed Aien to his mother. "How's Aien feeling now?" Namjoon asked. "Her fever is gone, but she looked pale after a restless night," Jungkook replied with a sigh. "Oh my baby, Jeop uncle will take care of you and give you whatever my princess will needed," Jeop said in a cheerful voice, and pulled Aien cheeks to which she giggled weakly. She needed a mother. Nothing else can fill that void of her, their mother said suddenly, causing a pin-drop silence. Jungkook angrily stood up. "To this place and leave," while muttering, "Not again. Jungkook, you just cannot ignore this topic every time. Your kid needs a mother, and you need a companion in your life, son. It's high time to realize your situation now. Seriously, Mom, it's just 5 months, and you want me to forget. Una, you want me to move on as nothing happened, and even how can you say that? knowing that how loved and cared for all of you. When did I told you to forget her? I don't want to forget Una. Even son, she was and forever will be the most beautiful part of us. But think about yourself, your daughter. How will we both live like this? Amma said, while wiping the tears rolling down her face. I can hire a full-time caretaker for my daughter, he replied. She needs a mother, not a caretaker. This time, his dad said, Jungkook, son, your mother is right. It's not for yourself. Please think about your daughter. Never. I'm sorry. But that's not possible. And it's final. I don't want to discuss this topic again. Please. Jungkook replied. He took Aien for his mother and went away. Come on, Mom. Be a good girl. Don't cry. I can't see you like that. Job said playfully while trying to normalize the situation. He kissed his mother to his taxi before leaving for the college. Dad and Namjoon left for the office together, whereas their mother was still in a deep thought, thinking about the life of her son and grandchild. Jungkook parked in a car outside a lake, and the park he took off today for the hospital due to Aien's sickness. He carried Aien in his arm and started walking toward the beach. At that, the place always felt like a home to him. He and Una used to come here together. Since their college days, the beautiful past has now turned into a painful present for him. The reality being honest and suffocating him every second. A light snore of Aien's will brought him out of that. He reminded himself that he has to be strong for his baby. The momentum of their love. A tear-filled eyes, he looked toward his baby and placed a kiss on his forehead. He was trying and tired and sleep as he couldn't sleep last night. After some time, he carefully stood up and went back home.